real close. But guys, that's what the combine does. It gives you a false sense of what's really important sometimes. And I want to go to this year's draft. You had guys that they actually have skins on the wall. They were all conference players. They were really, really good. They were valuable to their teams. And those are the people that you should put more emphasis on. Now, there's some great guys in the top 10. But right out of that top 10 is the guy that I've been screaming from the tallest tower is D'Angelo Pons. And they have him at 10, which as long as they have him in the top 10, I'm good. But there's other guys that need to be there. And one of them guys played for the University of Texas. Why in the world is a guy like Manny Muhammad, who they wouldn't even throw the ball at him at times? And I'm talking about against Ohio State. They had the best wide receiver core in the country. They had Jade Barron on their team last year. They had Makuba on their team last year. They threw at them over throwing at Manny. Come on, y'all. And then this year, they have at least 5 cornerbacks out behind Pons in front of him. I don't understand it. Do not let the measurables get in the way of production. And hard, you scoffed at me because I said that the Cowboys need more draft picks. And they have 3 guys on their roster that they need to trade them for picks because they can rebuild that entire defense in 1 year with what's in the draft today, because the draft is so wide receiver and so secondary heavy that there's a lot of guys that are going to slip into the second day. And we need those guys. What say you?
Well, one thing that I always argue with you about, I mean, there's more than just one.
thing?
But the thing that I'm pointing out right now is let the Cowboys do their thing. The Cowboys seem to always have a good draft.
They do.
They find a way to get those diamonds in the rough a little bit later. You don't have to get them early. You can get them later because they've been able to do that. You're talking about the Pounds guy, and if he happens to fall to the Cowboys, they'll go get him. That might be a little steal there because of his measurables that don't look the same. I agree with you. There are some guys that heart over height. There's a lot of it. You can't measure how good somebody is just by looking at them on a piece of paper and saying, oh, this dude.
I'm not arguing with you that the
either.
Cowboys don't do a good job of scouting and drafting. I'm saying give them 5 more options in the second, third, and fourth round.
I don't
5 picks and you can fix it all. 5 picks in the second, third, and fourth round, and you can rebuild that defense and not have to go into free agency and mortgage your house because you need to pay a player.
I'm just telling you this as I continue to look at what the Cowboys do and how often they do this. I'm not looking at them trading a lot to get those picks. I know your GM hat that you want to wear all the time is constantly about moves, but sometimes the best moves are not the ones that you are looking at. The one that you need to be worried about is the Pickens one. The Pickens is the only one that you need to be concerned about because we truly do not know what the Cowboys are going to do with him. Franchise tag or try to trade or whatever it may be. But the reality of it is the Cowboys, I trust them more in the draft than I do anything else. Anything else. I don't trust them at nothing else. Even though if you've been around me over the last few years, during the draft, I always lose it on that pick that they take first. And then he ends up being one of the most solid players on the doggone team. So be patient. Don't rush to try to fill up the back end of this draft for the Cowboys. Just let them cook. Because that's what they do, Mark Henry. Just like you. That's what you do.